Hey, good morning from the office. I'm your host, BKP. We are North Georgia's only live online morning show. There is the phone number, the email address, and all the ways to follow us on social media. We have a, one of the phrases that most of these elite media, they'll say, we have a lot to unpack here. Does that bother you when we say, like, there's a lot to unpack in today's show? I had to have a drink and make sure you had enough time to see if that bothered you. All right, so yesterday's show, I'm going to get some backlash on this, but I'm going to go for it, all right? It's not going to be bad. Well, it's never bad. It's my damn show. You can be here if you want. If you need to leave, whatever, right? I'm not encouraging you to leave. I sincerely apologize for that, I guess. Let's see here. I'm like Joe Biden. You got number 17 teed up. Are we there? Ready? I know you had a lot to do this morning. Yeah. I'm like Joe Biden. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going a damn place. I'm like Joe. I'm not going anywhere. You got it? So Joe says he's not going anywhere. But, you know that day, and here's where I'm saying, you're going to say, I never had that day. But you know that day you were like wondering, why did I vote for this guy? Why did I vote for Donald J. Trump? Why? Number 7, please. Why did I vote for this guy, right? Yesterday reaffirms all and some reasons why you voted for, you will vote for, and you're looking forward to his second term, Donald J. Trump. Now, that's the president of Finland, right? And I don't know if you can see it, but I will say this. He's not, the look on his face is, can I get the hell out of here? I mean, this is crazy as hell. You people are crazy. You've lost your damn mind over here. I'm trying to have a meeting with the President of the United States. Everything is haywire. At that expression, I watched the president's press conference with the president of Finland yesterday. I watched his opening press introduction with the president of Finland yesterday in the Oval Office. And this guy is like, when can I get the next flight the hell out of here? These people have gone crazy. And I'm with him, man. The dude in Finland, president yesterday, I'm with him. So yesterday just is like every reason why you voted for Donald Trump and some, and why I think he will get a second term and a landslide, but it will not be that easy. So let me just say something very quickly here, okay? There's a couple things. We're going to play video. We're going to play a lot of video because there's times when you get out of the way and you let it speak for itself. And the president's words yesterday is something I want to let speak for itself. But how did we get here? Okay, I want to do a real quick, I only have 2 hours a day. How did we get here? Okay, and let me say this. How do we get here? What is it all about? Yes, it's about globalist trade, everything. Yesterday, the American people won very big win, number 11, okay? And I'm just putting this out here for you to pay attention for the next couple days. U.S. to impose tariffs on EU aircraft and agricultural products. What is missing from that? That the United States won a battle at the WTO, World Trade Organization, that we can now put, now number 12, here's the Wall Street Journal, number 12, okay? U.S. to impose tariffs on EU goods after WTO Airbus ruling, All right. So this is going to send the EU in a tailspin. The Trump organization has been waiting for some opportunities like this, and it's going to send the EU into a tailspin. Just my quick opinion, the win that we could put tariffs on on EU products now, several different products, I think is going to also be a win for the people and Boris Johnson of the UK on getting out of the EU. Watch and see if this doesn't correlate. Would that be it? We'll just leave it there. But that's not in anything yesterday. I watch CNN at 4 a.m. and I watch I watch MSNBC, and they do really quick blurbs, and you would not think that the U.S. won anything at the WTO yesterday. So that was big. But what I like to do is I like to say, how did we get here? Now, number 28, all right? Because a lot of Republicans are wondering this, and it's pretty simple. Now, President yesterday said, President Donald Trump said, Nancy Pelosi, Trump lashes out over impeachment inquiry, calls probe bullshit. Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. President. Because it's just bullshit, okay? And there's a clip in here I'm going to show in a minute or put up. President's profane statement. Bullshit, right? So calls pro bullshit, slams Representative Schiff, scolds reporter at news conference. We're going to get into all that. But Nancy Pelosi is handing out subpoenas left and right, okay? Absolutely left and right. And the impeachment inquiry that is going on is nothing but a hoax. It's a coup, all the above, just like President says. Now, Pelosi says yesterday in the news conference, okay, first of all, Adam Schiff is mentally ill. He's mentally ill. Yes, he is. And he should be on trial for treason, period. But she says in a news conference yesterday that they can walk and chew gum. Remember, Democrats can walk and chew gum. Well, I mean, just saying, you know. So they can impeach, and also, you'll be happy to know, America, they could focus on kitchen table issues for the American people. So they could do the impeachment, not a big thing, and they could focus on prescription drug prices. That's important to you. They could focus on your actual health care, all right, issues. They could focus on all the things that are important to you in America. They can focus on immigration. They can focus on border security. You name it, they can do it. It's a lie, okay? It is a lie. Because the lady at the stand there, go look it up yourself. She has been in Congress, 30 years? No joke. Go look it up. I mean, what is she, 82, 79, 83? But she has been there, 30 years? She's a liar. She's a flat-out liar. Now, don't forget, when Barack Obama became president of the United States, he had a supermajority. And what does that mean? Okay? Because everything the House does, they got to send over to the Senate. If the Senate's got 51, 52 votes, it's almost useless, okay? But you have to have 60. You need a supermajority because the rule hasn't changed in the Senate. So the last time Nancy was Speaker of the House and she looked at you and said, we care about prescription drug prices, the opiate addiction that's killing your kids, heroin in this country, drugs crossing the border, illegal immigration, border security, we care about your health care, all the above. They had a supermajority. They could have put everything up and they could have done it in 3 weeks. Nothing, folks. Nothing. But try to take over your health care. 0. They want you to be on a Medicare for all plan, okay? All of us. They did nothing. They had a supermajority. So every time NBC, ABC, any of them say that Nancy Pelosi and Democrats are working on health care, working on prescription drug prices, working on so many things that need to be done in this country that affect you and I, it's a lie. They had a supermajority. They did nothing. They don't care. They did not care then. They do not care now. Period. Okay? They're corrupt. Now, really quick, I don't want to get too sidetracked on this. Let's go to 29. And the reason I say this, we're going to get into Trump's videos in a minute. The do-nothing Democrats should be focused on building up our country, not wasting everybody's time and energy on bullshit. Just say it. Oh, there's one of those many reasons I voted for the guy, and we'll do it again, and we'll encourage you to vote for him. Hey, listen, American people are tired of bullshit. I get to say that all day now, because the president did it. Why are you saying that, little Billy? You know you're not allowed to use that language. But, Mommy, the president said bullshit. I want to say bullshit. There you go. All day long. Which is what they have been doing ever since I got overwhelmingly elected in 2016. 223 to 306, baby. Get a better candidate this time. You'll need it. And then Joe says, I'm not going anywhere. What a day yesterday. Now, the president of Finland, he can't get out of here fast enough. Now, let me see if I can find one other thing I want to do before we get close to another thing. Let's go to number 27. Bernie Sanders is off the campaign trail, recovering from a procedure to clear artery blockage with stents. Now, let's just put this into perspective. Bernie and Elizabeth and, Medicare for all. Bernie happened to be able to enjoy the Cadillac plan that the Senate has, okay, for his elite socialist ass. I'm serious. This elite senator in the United States of America, this multimillionaire, okay, get me a chair. I'm a little winded. So they rush him over to the hospital. You got some blockages in that artery. So a sitting senator, did not have to make an appointment. He's on a campaign trail. Somehow they found him doctors. They found his plan. You got insurance? Yeah, that's the good stuff. Yeah, we'll take you right in. So they roll him right through emergency, put him in there. Boom. Now I'll tell you what they did. They did one of those heart catheterizations immediately. That's a big deal. They got to find a heart specialist. What is the guy? A cardiologist. I mean, boom, just like that, they got to get a top cardiologist. They got to go in with the camera, pinpoint it. Now, when they go in, they do the stents too. He gets his stents. He's back out. He's recovering. Medicare for all, baby. Guess what? You and I would never get that treatment. Oh, hail to the no. Hell no. Hell no. I'll say that 3 times. We would never get that treatment. But they want to take your health care and go Medicare for all. Wave a magic wand. Oh, it's going to work perfect. You wait, Medicare for all. You get winded one day and you sit down and you say, oh my gosh, you go over to the hospital and say, well, we need to check out your ticker. Bernie got it all. So don't fall for the lies by no means. Now, how did we get here? I want to do this real quick, and what's it about, okay? How did we get here? Right? So we won the House of Representatives, and we gave it to this dumbass, number 2. I'm sorry, it's kind of day. It's kind of day. I got to roll with it. Like Trump says, bullshit. This is bullshit, all right? So Republicans, we have to understand where we're at. So I'm talking directly to Republicans. How did we get here? Where are we at? What we got to do? And were you prepared for the fight when somebody said this? Okay, so first of all, well, why you got to go back here? Look, man, we gave it to this dumbass, all right? And he's drinking and smoking and playing guff with the president and crying like a girl. Let's go to number 1. Here they are. Oh, yeah, they're yucking it up, him and Obama, just yucking it up, right? So then we give it to dumbass number 2. Republicans, number 3, number 2, number 3, boom. Give me number 3. So he gives it the dumbass number 2. Right? That was our Speaker of the House, John Boehner. Let's go back. I don't think I identified him properly with number 1. So we win from Nancy Pelosi, right? Who had a supermajority that fixed Jack, all right? So we had that. We win, and we give it to Boehner, dumbass number 1, right? So then we go, Boehner says, I'm going home. I've screwed the American people all I can. I got all I wanted. I'm going to leave an omnibus bill this tall on a damn desk, and I'm getting the hell out of town. And we give it to dumbass number 3. Number 3 is dumbass number 2. Okay, so we give it to this dumbass, right? So he's up there swinging his little gavel, right? The little Paul Ryan from Wisconsin, the never Trumper, right? We give it to him. Now, let me stop right here and say, a lot of Republicans are out there saying, well, Nancy Pelosi, they're subpoenaing this, and they seen a frog jump across the street, and they tacked the subpoena to his ass, bumped right up on it, right? Well, Nancy Pelosi, the Speaker of the House, is the one that has the power to issue subpoenas, right? Why didn't we do it? Why didn't our committees do it? Why didn't Jim Jordan subpoena this? Why didn't Trey Gowdy subpoena this? Because of this jackass, right there on the screen. Paul Ryan would not give out the subpoenas. Why didn't we do this when we had the gavel? Right there's the reason why we didn't. We got to see where we're at. We got to know where we're coming from, where we're at, and what we're going into to face this storm in front of us, okay? Because it's not only a fight for Trump to become president. We need to fight to win back the House of Representatives. And then when we win back the House of Representatives, we need to hand the gavel to somebody like Congressman Doug Collins or Congressman Jim Jordan, if that's your choice. We sure as hell don't need to be looking at winning the battle and giving it to Kevin McCarthy. Oh, my God, just the thought. Oh, heartburn. No, we don't need to be giving it to Kevin McCarthy. So that's what we need to focus on. But we're going somewhere with this, okay? So this guy didn't give out the subpoenas. So quit asking. Nancy Pelosi, the President of the United States, said, hey, Nancy's giving out subpoenas like cookies. I mean, cookies everywhere. You talking to me? I love it. Trump throws a you talking to me line out yesterday. We'll get in that in a minute. But Pelosi's throwing them out like cookies. We could not do. Now, here's where we're at. One more time. I'm going to get to the point here. Number 4. Number 4, right there. Remember that? When Paul Ryan handed Nancy back the gavel? Folks, we got to know where we come from. We have to know where we're going. Now, when, I don't have a picture of him right now, but when the Attorney General, William Barr, now listen to this, because you got to know this, okay? I'm preparing you for the battle, and I'm preparing myself for the battle. How you get prepared is up to you. There will be a battle. We have to fight it. We have to fight it. It's here. It's in our face. So when you and I, we're watching Attorney General Barr, okay, we're watching him say, I want to look at the genesis of this. Well, what did we do? Oh, bravo, oh boy, bravo. And we went out of there, we called our friends. Did you hear what Barr said today? He wants to get to the genesis. I like this guy, all right? We did all that. But guess what? Barr started cranking up the get to the genesis machine. And we know if we want to get to the genesis of the Russian collusion delusion, we have to go into Ukraine. We know that. We know Ukraine is a cesspool of corruption. So when Barr said that, what did you think the result was going to be? Did you think they were going to take the evidence lying down? Do you think they were going to just let Barr come back and say, hey, I'd like to report on how corrupt you people are and the intelligence community and what we found? Hell no. Then the guy went and he appointed Durham, right? He appointed Durham. And when he appointed Durham, go to number 32 for a minute there, okay? We'll get to this in a minute. So when he appointed Durham up in Connecticut, and Durham's not exactly on Robert Mueller's special counsel's Christmas card list over the whole Whitey Bulger, you need to go through the details. When he appointed him, so I'm just going to take two things. A couple things. When Attorney General Barr said, yes, I feel there was a spy. Yes, I feel the campaign was spied on. Yes, I feel there's things with the FISA warrants that we are concerning we need to look at. Yes, I think we need to look at the genesis of the origin of all of this. And I'm going to point Durham here, Whiskers, that, hey, he's not on Mueller's Christmas card list. He's going to start looking at a lot of these things. What did you think when you heard that? You cheered. You called your friends. Hey, you see what Barr... But as that progressed, here's as simple as could be, okay? And we know Shifty Schiff wrote this. We know it. I'm going to say that allegedly. Oh, my God. I should put up the address so people know how to sue my ass if they need to. Anyhow, Shifty Schiff, we know that he was well aware of this leak that is being masked as a whistleblower. Okay, we know he was well aware of it before it ever came out. So what happened here is you had all of these things starting to get in line. We've got the corruption is being exposed. We got evidence. So the Democrats said, we have to yell first and we have to yell loudest. We have to yell over somebody. I mean, when you're talking to somebody, you have that person. It has been me in the past, I will admit. But you have that person that yells over the other person because they don't want to hear what they have to say, right? They just want to pound their point home. I've done it a time or two. I'm trying to get better at it, not take that approach. Anyhow, so the Democrats said, here's what we're going to do. We're going to yell over you. We're going to yell first. We're going to start impeachment. We're going to create a phony reason to impeach, and we're going to yell the loudest before you can start bringing forth your evidence. All right? So whether you like it or not, Democrats are poised with the corrupt media. Now, yesterday, God, it was so much of why I love this president of the United States. I voted for him, and I will try to get you to vote for him and get your friends to vote for him again, is because I have been saying, if you'll go on my social media, I always say what? Hashtag, right? I stopped saying fake news a little while ago, right? I say hashtag for months. Hashtag deep state corporate corrupt media, right? Every day on this show. Well, yesterday, once again, proving the president of the United States watches my show or has people keep up with the show here. Yeah, I do. I feel that way. As long as I feel that way, damn it, that's all that matters. You got it? So anyhow, yesterday the president said, I'm not going to call you fake news anymore. I'm going to call you the corrupt media. And I was like, bam, bingo. I've been telling you that. He said corrupt media. Remember that? So they're yelling loudest right now. They have the corrupt media helping them yell loudest, and they are vindicating everything. You remember they freaked out when Mueller come out and, Trump was, vindicated. I'll just say it like that. No collusion, vindication, whatever. The media went nuts. No, that's not what Mueller said. No, that's not what Mueller said. Now, the media is working as hard as they can every time Trump says something. They're debunking it. So look at this one right here. This is the IG Attorney General. I forget his name, but he goes behind closed doors yesterday. You're not going to hear a whole lot about what happened behind closed doors, not because the Democrats know how to keep a secret. Oh, hell no. Not for that reason. You're not going to hear what happened behind closed doors because they don't want to tell you, because he showed up with a packet of Ukrainian corruption evidence. So here's the bottom. Read the bottom. State Department Attorney General turns over documents to Congress, right? But in the small print there, House Dems say package contained debunked conspiracy theories. So 2 days ago, It's urgent. The IG said he must get in there now. It's urgent. He has to speak to the intel community. Adam Schiff and the gang. It is absolutely urgent. So what does he do? He goes into this urgent meeting that the media set up. That was such a big deal. He had to get in there. He had information, all right, behind closed doors, and he hands Dems a package containing debunked conspiracy theories. They don't even want to see the evidence, folks. They will not look at the evidence, period, where it comes to the corruption in the deep state. I better take a break. Oh, I'm enjoying this day. We're going to come back, and we're going to have the president in his own words in our second segment. Take us to break.